Felton Spencer was an American basketball player who played for the various teams in the NBA and set records at Louisville University. He died on March 13, 2023 from a heart attack. He was 55. He was born in Louisville, Kentucky on January 15, 1968 and played college basketball at Louisville from 1986 to 1990. He was drafted by the Minnesota Timberwolves with the 6th overall pick in the 1990 NBA draft. He played for the 6 NBA teams in his career: the Timberwolves, Jazz, Magic, Warriors, Spurs, and Knicks. He averaged 5.2 and 5.4 rebounds per game in his career and made the NBA All-Rookie team in his first season. He retired from playing in 2002 with a brief stint with the Knicks. He later worked as an assistant coach at Spalding and Blamire Universities in Louisville. Rolly Crump was a Disney animator and Imagineer who played a large part in the design of Disneyland, including the iconic It's a Small World ride. He died on March 12, 2023 at his home in Carlsbad, California at the age of 93. He was born in Alhambra, California on February 27, 1930 and started working for the Disney as an in-betweener at the age of 22. He worked on films such as Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, Sleeping Beauty and 101 Dalmatians. He moved to the Wed Enterprises in 1959 after Walt Disney Studio noticed his whimsical propellers that he had hung in the studio library. He left Disney briefly to start his own company but returned to work on Epcot Center and Tokyo Disneyland. Vera Selby was a remarkable snooker and billiards player who won multiple women's world titles in both sports. She died on 13 March 2023, her 93rd birthday. She was the first winner of the women's snooker world title in 1976 and won it again in 1981. She also won 8 World Women's Billiards Championships from 1970 to 1978. She was a commentator, referee and coach for Q Sports and received an MBE for her services to snooker and billiards in 2015. She was born in Richmond, North Yorkshire and studied art and design at Leeds University. She married Bruce Shelby, a hairdresser from Newcastle who was 28 years older than her. She worked as a senior art lecturer at Newcastle Polytechnic until she retired at 53. She became the first female master of the Fellmongers Guild in Richmond in 2009. The cause of her death is not reported yet. However, she lived a long life that inspired many people. Joe Pepitone was a former professional baseball player who played for the New York Yankees and other teams from 1962 to 1973. He died on March 13, 2023 at his home in Kansas City, Missouri at the age of 82. The cause of death is not reported yet. He was an All-Star and Gold Glove first baseman who helped the Yankees win 2 World Series titles in 1962 and 1964. He hit a grand slam in Game 6 of 1964 World Series against the St. Louis Cardinals. He also played for the Houston Astros, Chicago Cubs, Atlanta Braves, and Yakult Atoms of Japan. Simon Emmerson was a talented record producer, composer, and guitarist who founded the world music group Afro-Celt Sound System and was involved in the Imagine Village project. He died on March 13, 2023 at his home in Kansas City, Missouri at the age of 67. The cause of his death is not revealed. He was born on March 12, 1956 in London, England and started his musical career in the bands Working Week and Weekend. He was nominated for a Grammy for his production work on Baba Maul's album Firin in Fota in 1995. He founded Afro-Celt Sound System in 1995, a fusion of African, Celtic and electronic music that released several albums and performed at festivals around the world. He also organized the Imagine Village, a collaborative work from many roots artists that reinterpreted traditional English songs.